Infrastructure week has finally arrived. How many times you hear over the last 5 years, infrastructure week is coming? Yeah, Anyway, but last week we took a monumental step forward as a nation. And we did something long overdue and long talked about in Washington, but almost never actually done. The House of Representatives passed my bipartisan infrastructure bill. Along with other plans that I'm advancing, this bill is going to reduce the cost of goods to consumers, businesses, and get people back to work, helping us build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, where everybody's better off. You know, I'm tired of this trickle-down economy stuff. I come from Delaware, just across the line up here, and you know, we have more corporations in Delaware than every other nation in the state combined. And so I understand big business. The fact of the matter is, it's time they start paying their fair share. The fact is, you have 55 corporations last year that in fact made $40 billion, didn't pay a single penny in taxes. Nobody's gonna pay more. If you make less than 400 grand, you're not gonna pay anything more in taxes at all, period. Guaranteed, including gasoline tax, not gonna additional from a federal government standpoint. And so look, this is a once in a generation investment to create good paying jobs, modernize infrastructure, turn the climate crisis into an opportunity. When I talk climate to other world leaders, I say, think one thing. We're dealing with climate, think jobs, good jobs, because that's how you beat the climate crisis. Put us on a path to win the economic competition of the 21st century. We face with China and the rest of the world. China's outspending us on research and development. China is outspending these other countries are as well. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create good-paying union jobs, not good job, not $12 an hour, not $15 an hour, $45 an hour and up with good benefits, so you can raise a family on and build the middle class out. And jobs that cannot be outsourced. You can't outsource these jobs. And I'm going to transform our transportation system with the most significant investment in passenger rail in the past 50 years. In roads and bridges, the most significant investment in 70 years. And investments in public transit we've done over the period. You know, it's going to modernize our ports with $17 billion in investment. $17 billion in investment. We're going to reduce congestion. We're going to address repair and maintenance backlogs, deploy state-of-the-art technologies, and make our ports cleaner and more efficient. And we're going to do the same with our airports and freight rail. We're going to create jobs replacing lead water pipes that are here in Maryland as well as every other state in the union that are poisoning our kids and others. We're going to make high-speed internet affordable and available to everywhere in America. Those of you who have kids in school, when we've been going this hybrid thing, some in class, some out of class, how many times, if you don't live in an area where you have high-speed internet you can afford, how many times you've driven your kids to the parking lot of McDonald's and sat there going off the McDonald's internet so you could hear? No, I'm not joking. Think of this, the United States of America, for God's sake. So folks, we're going to build the first ever national network of electric vehicle charging stations all across the country. IBW is going to put in 500,000 charging stations across the country. And guess what? That's in the Recovery Act. Excuse me, that's in the Build Back Better bill, which is not going to raise taxes 1 single cent. It's totally paid for by making taxes work for people who make over 400 grand and just do their fair share. I'm a capitalist, man. You should be able to be a millionaire or billionaire if you can, but pay your fair share. Pay something along the line.